Okay, what you're looking at there is, at least in my area, and this has been going on for a few months now, is the forecast. And it's usually pretty small. I made this larger so you can see that now it's an 8-sided sun. 8-sided sun. Just ridiculous. I think this happened, I did a video on it a while back. It must have been at least 4 months ago. But what is important about this is to rebuke something. Now that's 8-sided. Now the sun is no longer what we're used to seeing. Some of us that are used to being outside or looking at the sun before it got so white you couldn't even look up there. It's all different sizes anymore, but they are proclaiming here that it's 8-sided. Now you have 8 sides on the inside and 8 sides on the outside, okay? That's 88. That's the orange baboon, the goofball himself, okay? Chump. So what you have there is he is being portrayed as the sun god, Ra, all that baloney. Now there are real devils and deities, that demons and all that garbage really exist. I'm not saying they don't. But they are literally changing the sun. I'm driving right now and it's so white that you couldn't even look at it with a really strong pair of sunglasses for anything. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Where am I going with this? You have to realize that this is Satan's playground, isn't it? You know, when he took Christ up to the highest point of the earth and said, I'll give you all of this, Christ didn't tell him that he couldn't, that it wasn't his to give. You know, there's nothing here that is not parasitic, almost nothing. You plant a garden, the insects are going to eat it. Something will come along and eat the insect. Everything we eat, we have to kill it. Even if it's fruit and vegetables, you have to kill it to eat it, right? This is a parasitic, vampiric world. 100%. Now, if you can tell me something that we can eat that we don't have to kill to eat it, please let me know in the comments. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with eating the fruits and vegetables or the fish or what have you. But my point is, this 88 thing, the sun now having 8 sides to it. I mean, the average person is going to be like, okay, so what? They're crazy and they're doing their stuff. You know, if humanity had any guts, and they don't. I'm not saying any of you don't have guts. Humanity is a bunch of cowards. Even these simple things like I'm showing here is enough, or should have been enough, to pull people out of their high chairs. But then again, we still have people taking pictures of chemtrails and saying, look what a beautiful sky the Lord has made. The Lord didn't make that. This is in our faces. I mean, they're changing everything. Now when he says Christians get out, you'll never have to vote again. There's a great truth being told there. Now the voting's not real, that's just, you know, baloney. But the part about us get out of here, you'll never have to vote again, is because you won't be around here to vote. There's going to be a separation. This is a flesh-bound existence here, right? Cut and dry. That's the truth. Now, the spirit world is here too. The demonic spirits, the good spirits. So if we are to get out of here, they clearly don't want us here. Think about it. If you're Chump, let's say he is the Ra, the 88, the sun god. Let's say he is that pathetic creature, whatever. Let's say that is a fact, just for argument's sake here. You wouldn't want anyone here that could see through your smoke and mirrors and your superpowers. I'm joking, superpowers. I don't really believe they have superpowers. I believe they have the keys to manipulate time and space a little bit, and some really good smoke and mirrors for the people that can't see. So you wouldn't want those people here. Now, when is that going to happen? I'll tell you what, I really don't see it happening tomorrow, but it could, right? But I don't see it years from now. I really don't. There's going to be a great battle. Clearly, this is all about who's going to win, who's strong, who'll stand their ground. And not necessarily physically strong. I don't mean that. Spiritually strong. We all have met people that were really physically strong, but spiritually they were of no value. I don't like saying that. I'm just pointing out the facts. Now, this 8-sided sun that they're pushing, I'm not sure if this is everywhere, but I have checked out quite a few other states. Ask yourselves why. You're looking at, the orange baboon paints itself orange, okay, like the sun was before, but now it's a different color. And let's face some facts here. Trump, if he was your neighbor, he's the creepy and weird looking that you wouldn't even, you wouldn't leave your house probably without locking the doors real tight and setting the alarms with somebody like that as your neighbor. He's query, he's very feminine, he's about all the weirdest, creepy things you can imagine. But so is Biden, so is all the other world leaders. They're all creeps, they're all weirdos. But this 88 thing with the sun and Trump being 88, and keep in mind, 88 is 16. Also, and 16 is 7. When you see things like this sun that I'm pointing out, you have to understand that there's a depth to this. When you see 8-sided blob like they got there, there's also 8 sides of that inside of that circle. So in reality, what you have is 88s. But you have to count the entire circle itself too. So now you're up to 89. So you have 17. You still have an 8. Making the number of the beast 888. And broken down, 888 is 24, and 2 and 4 is 6. And that's why people are still standing 6 feet apart. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them. Iron sharpens iron, and rebuke this pathetic attempt of Ra, the 8-sided blob. And let's face it, if it's human, it's not. I'm just going to say it's human for argument's sake on both sides. He is a blob. He just looks like a blob of... And I'm not just making fun of him because I don't like him. He's actually a disgusting looking person. If it's a person, he looks like a blob of something. He's not really very appealing. And not that you have to be handsome or pretty to be appealing. He has no qualities at all in any faculties to be something that is genuine or... I don't know. I'm at a loss for words, I guess. He is nothing. It's like a blob, an 8-sided blob of nothing. And of course, Biden was like that, and everybody fell for that. Go Brandon. Go Brandon. That was placed on humanity's tongues because they want go brand Don. It's the branding of the name Don for Donald. It's all energy gathering. Go brand Don. Go Brandon. Yes, you can have that name and not be involved in it, but this is a satanic freak show down here, clown show that's been going on and rotating in cycles for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years. Nothing new under the sun, right?